This gonna be historic. Fans stunned by the scale of BTS Gwanghwamun Square comeback stage as Seoul prepares for 260,000 attendees. Preparations for BTS comeback showcase at Gwanghwamun Square in Seoul have drawn widespread attention as the scale of the stage and the extensive preparations surrounding the event became public. The group is set to hold their comeback showcase titled BTS The Comeback Live Ararang on March 21, 2026, celebrating the release of their upcoming album Ararang, scheduled to drop on March 20, 2026. Authorities in Seoul are implementing large-scale safety and logistical measures ahead of BTS's comeback concert at Gwanghwamun Square, where up to 260,000 people are expected to gather as per a report by the Chosun Ilbo on March 16th. The event is projected to be one of the largest cultural gatherings in the area since the 2002 and 2006 FIFA World Cups. Stage construction at Gwanghwamun Square began on March 16, drawing significant attention after photos from the site circulated online. Images shared by fans showed the massive structure being assembled, with parts of the stage towering well above the workers installing it beneath. Security checks, road closures, and controlled entry points are being set up around the venue. Fans report noticing several official notices placed around the area, warning of closures on the day of the event. The scale of the setup for BTS A Comeback quickly became a topic of discussion among fans. Images and videos of the towering stage and large-scale setup quickly spread across social media, prompting enthusiastic reactions from fans. Many expressed amazement at the height and scale of the structure. One fan wrote, BTS's fans kept on complimenting the scale of the preparations for the event, calling it historic. Others praised the extensive planning behind the comeback event, noting the measures from the government, organizers, and broadcasters required to host a performance of such magnitude. As per the Chosun Ilbo's report, during BTS The Comeback performance, the Seoul Metropolitan Police Agency has announced that approximately 6,500 police officers will be deployed to manage the crowds. When combined with other personnel, including emergency services and staff from the Seoul Metropolitan Government and the event organizers, the total on-site workforce is expected to reach around 14,700 people. To ensure safety, authorities have adopted a stadium-style crowd control system for the open square. A 1.2-kilometer section stretching from the northern end of Gwanghwamun Square to City Hall Station will be fenced off to form a controlled core zone where the concert audience will gather. Security measures have also been expanded to include surrounding buildings. Authorities are working with nearby properties, such as the KT Gwanghwamun Building, Kyobo Life Insurance Building, and Korean Press Center to restrict access to rooftops, parking lots, and lobbies to prevent overcrowding or indirect entry into the concert area. Crowd density will be closely monitored using specialized equipment, the Chosun Ilbo reports. Police will deploy approximately 5,400 pieces of crowd management equipment, including high-altitude observation vehicles equipped with rotating cameras reaching up to 7 meters, police buses, lighting vehicles, and foldable fencing systems. Officials stated that if crowd density exceeds 2 people per square meter, access to the area will be temporarily restricted. For emergency preparedness, the Seoul Fire and Disaster Management Headquarters plans to station 99 fire and ambulance vehicles near the venue. To accommodate attendees, the Seoul Metropolitan Government and HYB will install 2399 open and mobile toilets around the concert area. Transportation across central Seoul will also be heavily affected by the event, the Chosun Ilbo writes. The section of Sejongdero between Gwanghwamun and City Hall intersections will be completely closed from 9 p.m. on March 20 until 6 a.m. on March 22nd, totaling 33 hours of road closure. Additional closures will take place on Sajik-ro and Yogok-ro from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. on March 23rd, while nearby roads will also be restricted during the evening hours. Public transportation adjustments are also planned to manage the expected crowd flow. Subway stations close to the venue will temporarily bypass trains for several hours during the afternoon and evening of the event. Bus operations will also be affected. 62 bus routes passing through the Sejongdero and Jongro areas will be temporarily detoured, while 58 public bicycle rental stations in the vicinity will be closed. Cultural institutions located near Gwanghwamun Square, including Gyeongbokgung Palace, the Sejong Center for the Performing Arts, and the National Museum of Korean Contemporary History, will remain closed on the day of the event. Security planning has also taken into account potential threats. Metal detectors will be installed at all 31 entry gates, and security screenings for dangerous items will begin at 7 a.m. on the day of the concert. Around 150 detectives from violent crime units across 31 police stations in Seoul will be stationed around the venue to respond to emergencies. Authorities have also increased vigilance due to past public threats and concerns about large gatherings. Specialized police units will be deployed to respond to any suspected threats, and officials have warned that individuals making false threats will face prosecution. Government officials have been closely monitoring preparations. President Lee Jae-myung reportedly instructed authorities to ensure that on-site management plans are thoroughly established and implemented ahead of the event. BTS The Comeback Live. Airing will also be available for streaming on Netflix on the same day. Quick links.